Hi guys, hope you're doing well. Last time we heard of a tournament, and we are entering this tournament to essentially enter the race to become king. This is supposed to make us closer to Louis. Okay, how am I supposed to talk to you? Oh yeah. That's rich. A mere fledgling, with no history or experience to speak of, as king. The idea makes me sick to my stomach. Fuck you!
No thank you.
The ideal leader of this country is a dignified man of great age, one with years of experience. Look, if you wanna go to the retirement, to the kingdom of retirement, then just go there, leave me alone. And yet upstart school children like you and Louis there too. Now it matters. You won't be able to fight much longer. Struggle as you like. I'd be happy to give the eulogy at your funeral. Suppose it's a candidate. Come on, just... Hey, would it be alright if we accepted the bounty contract for Ismay? Ismay? You sure you can adopt that? We can be liable if you get yourself killed out there. You're not one, alright. Either that or just green. Head to Marshira. You can probably get more information there. Alright, let's go. 100,000 reeves.
Let's call it.
Wow. Okay, we got the contract. Let's head back to the inn for now. A Bull's Day. Interesting name.
No registration issues, I trust?
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
Stroll.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well, I have made some arrangements. How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
You don't sound too sure about that.
Oh, no, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
Oh boy.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth,
Really?
I've just resigned from the knight's order.
Why?
Oh, 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
'Twas not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the royals. Those who refused the church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight.
Opening ceremony for the tournament.
Let's rest.
We should probably stay inside it. Oh no! So I can... Yeah. Can I even help you? I guess not.
Don't push yourself too much.
Tomorrow you depart. Why are we surely miss you dearly. So please come back and say hello when you can. Even if it's only every once in a while.
Now then.
Our preparations seem to be proceeding without issue. Well, apart from one massive overtune uncertainty. Never mind. Forgive me my mutterings. Just please do not be surprised, no matter... Oh my god, what are you cooking? What are we cooking? Stroll is cooking, Rickenberg is cooking. This is not good.
Hey!
I asked Fabienne for a map of Marchira, and she gave me the one from Griev's personal effects. It covers all the main roads. May have found one in town, but the military map always has more details. Ben continues to be our uncle. To pay her back, let's achieve our goals. Sure.
Hello.
I've decided I'm heading to Bright Haven? It's much too boring to just spend my day at the inn. I'm going to see that so-called exhibition for myself. Goodbye, Elda. You'll do well to see the world too someday. Sure. Sure. You have anything interesting? Nope. You're useless. Can we speak to Mario? I guess not.
What?
I mean, if I can do shit, I guess it's time to go to sleep. The bed is simple but clean. And has an aroma that reminds me of a clear, sunny day. Maybe it's time to go. Okay. I mean, I can do shit anyway, so let's go to bed. Rest well.
Can I come in?
Want to read some more?
Not today.
Oh.
We're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. So I just... Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
It's all right. I won't tell her.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it? Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
It's a promise.
All right. Promise? The next time I see you again. Can you tell me more about the outside world?
This one's important.
Wait, it's a quest? Maria is waiting for us to return home and regale her with tales of the strange and distant places we visit.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Good night.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out. Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
Don't worry about it.
'Tis kind of you to say. But that book, we met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
I remember your stunt getting me flung in the wastes.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned. You needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stunned them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two? So it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people.
So it is a thing about democracy. Interesting.
Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream. 'Tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Judah!
Lady Juna!
Faraway sky, blue and clear. Echo my wish, so that all may hear. One and all born to this land, as here we stand. Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand. Faraway sky so clear. Let my wish echo.
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78 Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden! Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Guido!
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force. I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, crier! Where's Count Louise?
Right, all right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right, all right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound.
Him? So he was one of Luis's men.
The fallen king embraced sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power! Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Kraus. In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden. Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea.
What is it?
Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has...
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
So, contestants, are you ready?
What? Last, I say! Wait! Found your behave!
A land runner?
It's quick!
Wait, it's headed right for them!
It'll crash! Whoa!
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What hell? Isn't he a marvel, chums?
You dolt! You nearly brought down the cathedral!
Have a care, you fool. 'Twas bad enough when Luis did it the first time.
That feckless, shameless old fool!
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all. Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin!
We must take to the road.
Come on, come on!
So fast! It think we'll get blown up?
It's incredible!
Okay, that was hype as fuck. That was badass. And ended up standing out more than I expected. I gained a lot of interest, but I only considered this a part of my mission to aid the prince.
Just a sec.
Oh, that was so cool. I love it. I really hope because they introduced a lot of the contestants really quickly. I really hope we get to, well, not only meet them all, but, you know, interact with them. Oh, what? With this thing? Is this our carriage?
Can you hear me?
What are you? Shall I just run her along the main road then? The others seem to be doing as much. You're just as crazy as this runner. I'll take the compliment, little lady. Now, let's have some coordinates for a little test run. What is happening right now? When I go to a place called Martira, Old Castle Town, I think. Should be a ways south. What is going on? What are those?
Let's see.
Rock Den camp, desert camp. What is the point to go into camp? I don't know.
This place.
Wow.
Yeah, okay, Martira. Here it is. Down to Martira, huh? Undescribed legs. Oh, I would say that would be 4 days, 3 nights. Oh, what? I mean, yeah, it makes sense. That ship will take some days. 4 days and 3 nights. That's a great deal faster than a carriage. And surely the roads will be safer at that kind of speed.
Spectacular.
Very good. Now cinch those breeches, chaps. Full steam ahead to Martira. What's going on?
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me that? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you use to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Ha! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Not interesting. Come on.
It's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
This is fine.
Neurus, are you there? I'm coming in. Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
Too much to do.
As always. To business then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But, pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
Pish and tosh? What?
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it. Off with you now. Leave me be.
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Good God. Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Nuras, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean.
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and, well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable! I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady. But leave the Balliol runner alone.
Look, this runner... Tis fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate. For both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where, last I heard. So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay His mercy.
Understood.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world. I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
He seems fine. If we don't do it together.
I think we can count on him. If you're sure, I suppose. We'll deal with it if we have to.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and grease work. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brylehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing, we just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
I trust all of you completely.
Good enough for me. A captain's got to trust his crew, after all. The bounty's High's mate, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet... 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
I mean, it's a gamble, for sure.
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the gauntlet runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
Can we walk around? Oh, we can! The Gauntlet Runner has various areas for different activities, such as the strategy room, the lounge, and the kitchen. You can also visit Academia, okay. Let's visit the engine room first, take your time and have a look.
Oh, yeah?
Never been a Gauntlet Runner. Kinda want to see what the engine room likes. Oh, let's go! Round table. What is this? Elden Ring? This looks so cool. A carriage can begin to compete with a Gauntlet Runner speed. I suppose they've earned their reputation. That I'm in constant fear of losing my lunch is far from ideal, but once I'm used to it, I'm sure the journey will be pleasant. Yeah, this looks shaky, but... Oh, no, well, whatever. Oh, you can go... What is this? But it's a beast, right? It's not a vehicle. No, fuck. What on earth? The runner makes a smooth ride, at least. Eccentricities aside, he's certainly earned his title as code engineer. That said, I'm unconcerned with its unseen walkings. I do hope he hasn't made any dubious additions. Depends on what you call dubious. This door must lead to the end of the gauntlet runner. It's locked. Okay. Stairs to cockpit. Mind the rope, lad. Wouldn't want you to going overboard. Oh. Okay. I didn't see the rope. Washroom, toilet. Oh, you know what? Let's visit. Toilet. Not now, there are more pressing matters. Wow. So this room made for bathing? Can we just hop in mid-ride and take a real bath? Now that I could get used to. I call first dip. What? Were you just going to stride up and strip nude? Where do you think you are? Unacceptable. It's a bathing room. Oops. Out to mention, no running water yet. Walking on. So it's pointless. This is pointless. A bathing room without water.
This is...
There's some alga sugar and briny salt. I wonder who brewed them here. Could use this for cooking. Oh! Okay. Thanks, I guess. I think this should be really hard to cook in such shaky environment. Oh, you can cook? Oh. Not now, I guess. Okay, I need to find the engine room. What? This is the bed. Yeah, they seem pretty small. They look terrible. Oh! Clothes covered barrel. Beneath this cloth, there seems to be a big barrel. I wonder what it's used for. Where are we? Jesus Christ, what is this? Well, that was useless. Okay, where is the engine room? Not here, I guess. Oh, you can go there. Deck. No. I don't wanna go on the deck. Window. Reinforced steel on top of thick glass. It doesn't appear to be easily breakable. Good thing, I guess. Metal pipe. Apparently Neuras can speak to us from the cockpit through this bent metal tube. Let's see. Or maybe I should go to the deck, I don't know. Can we... Oh, I see. She's up there. I still don't know. Alright. Where the fuck is the engine room? Pantry. Kitchen. Device? There's some sort of strange device wrapped in cloth. Looks like one of Neura's inventions in the making. Okay. Bookshelf. There's a lot of books lined up. I'm just exploring, I guess. Back deck is no go. There's a map showing the area surrounding our destination, Martyra. Oh!
Let's see.
I wonder where we are right now.
Which one?
We are just...
Let's see.
Okay, we're barely starting. Explore the gauntlet runner. Okay, they said the engine room. I cannot go there. Am I stupid? Seems like we really have to inspect the inside closely. Deck. Toilet, washroom. Oh, engine room. Oh my god, I'm blind. Oh, more is here. Washing machine. You can wash your clothes. A machine that does laundry, unmade by Neuros. Seems there is nothing in it at the moment. Wait. Oh, that's probably to purify armor or stuff like that. What is this? Ooh. Upright cleaning tool. Maybe not now. Neuros research desk. There must be where new inventions are born. Small cabinet. Some unique items are lined up here. Neuros personal belongings, I think. What are those glasses? Bag of cotton. There's a fluffy bag that's perfect for sitting on. If I sat on it, I don't think I'd be able to move. I feel that. On a personal level. Okay, it's just more.
This?
Wonder what makes this thing run. First time on a gauntlet runner, huh? Whoa, that scared me. Looks like that pipe's in here too. How can you see everything? Called a runner phone. There's one in every room.
Spectacular.
Now, I believe I heard you speculating on the old girl's inner workings. Gauntlet runners use magma crystals as fuel to run, you see. Used to be you'd take your life in your hands when you traveled the wilds. Then, thanks to the kingdom's greatest minds, the Gauntlet runner was born. The runner's actual legs are based on a colossal beast, made for zero momentum loss, even on the roughest terrain. So it's not a living creature. It's a machine. I had some doubt, honestly. Among other things, I modified this craft with a bit more zip and speed, and a step closer to my dream. What dream? Long story, my girl. Last told to a captive audience with no plans for the next few days and night. Ah, never mind then. Maybe some other time. Anyway, still plenty about the old girl that's a work in progress. By the time I'm done, you have some new tricks. Just watch. It will be sunset before long, so start thinking about bedding down for the night. You can't run in the dark, and the old girl needs her rest as much as we do. You will continue toward your destination while spending time on the Gauntlet Runner. Its facilities to obtain items, raise the abilities, or do other things you wouldn't be able to do in town. Oh, nice! Try using the kitchen, reading books at the bookshelf, or using the washing machine. More activities will become available over time. You can also spend time with your allies while traveling, which may help to improve your virtues. Okay. So for instance, doing the cleaning, this weird tool is actually a cleaning igniter that Neuros modified to create wind that collects dust. Pretty nifty. It's a Roomba. I know it's hard, but all the lifting and bending is overshoot to strengthen your legs, yeah? Oh, no, I don't care about that. I want something that increases the stats. The social stats.
Speaking of,
Neuros said he got the kitchen up and running. If you're hungry, would you fancy a meal? I hardly consider myself a chef of any great skill, but Stroll said he wanted to try some of the recipes he learned at the Hushed Honeybee. I guess we can cook. Bookshelf. The bookshelf is lined with interesting books. The books I could read are... Oh, okay. New World Travel Diary. Let's try. This appears to be a fictional chronicle of a boy's journey in a fanciful place called the New World. I haven't started reading it yet. Seems like a book that really expands the mind. Want to read it together over by the window. I'll be honest, if you try to read in something that is that shaky, you will probably feel sick. Okay, it's for imagination. Why not?
Actually?
Especially here. I don't know if it's a good idea to do that. To be honest with you, I realized something. There are so many things in this world which, very simply, I don't understand. There are so many things I've learned since we started traveling together.
Now we're talking.
What I was saying, that I was imagined before, it's not like you knew me any more about the world than I did. Oh come on, that was a compliment. Hey, Will, I know this time we're traveling for a mission, but if all goes well, I wanna go on another journey where I'm free to do what I want.
Right.
Yes, let's. I don't know where we go, but I'm looking forward to it already. Oh, of course, if I want to contribute further to whatever you do in the future, I'll have to keep working hard. Well, can you think of anything I can do to help you out? Teach me more? I'm not really all that knowledgeable though. If that's how you feel though, I'll gladly tell you everything, every insight I have. With everything we've been through recently, I've realized that knowledge is an invaluable asset. I want to keep experiencing new wonders, so let's never stop learning together. Okay. I mean, we're not even touching the book, but this conversation it kind of went off in a unique direction, huh? Let's keep reading the book for a bit. It describes a new world. If a place other than this really exists, I would like to visit someday.
Alright.
That was 4 points. Wisdom, like we got to level 2 wisdom in like that, in a snap. All the other stats, they are taking forever. Which is scary.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Oh, establishing an encampment. At night, the vast wilderness outside town is ensconced. It's ensconced in darkness? I don't know that word. Forcing your way through the unmarked terrain is very dangerous, even with a stalwart gauntlet runner. Instead, establishing camp somewhere safe, you can resume your travel the next morning. While at an encampment, you can use any of the facilities of the gauntlet runner like usual, but you can also reminisce about the journey with you. Okay. Our first time camping in the Gauntlet Runner. I'm kinda excited, but it will be a long night, so why not spend some time relaxing with someone? Oh, so it's imagination again? There are insects gathering by the campfire. Oh, apparently you can eat these bugs. Well, according to Hülkenberg, I'm not sure I want to taste them. I should try and catch one. Lumi bee. When it's my turn to cook, I should use it as an... I don't know, man. Can you go inside? Oh, you can. I want to see what you can do with Hülkenberg. Oh, can you cook? Let's get cooking. Use the Gauntlet Runner's cooking table to whip up some food for you and your allies. Eating prepared meals can get you okay. Cook you will need ingredients. Buy them when them or find them, okay, whatever. Try to experiment as much as possible. After you have made every dish at once, you may learn how to create the ultimate culinary masterpiece. Okay. Whose handwriting is that? There's notes here about new potential recipes. Okay. Want to make something? If so, we should try to have everyone teach us their culinary specialty. Alright, let's cook. Oh, cure poison for everyone. That can be great.
Let's check.
That's the dish Troll wanted to make. Wait here, I'll go get him.
Now then.
For as often as we simply refer to our meals as meat, something to keep in mind is where it's cut from. Taste and texture can change dramatically, you know. Each type of cut has an ideal preparation, and if you do it well, it turns out tender and delicious. Something to strive for, wouldn't you say?
Speaking of.
So, what kind of cut do we have here? But never you mind. Just leave this to me, I'm scared. I'm really scared. Watch your meat and adjust the heat so it goes. Also, it depends on what your preference is, really. It's nearly time now. It is time. Strike now.
Alright.
Yes, not bad so far. See the juices here? There's your proof this is turning out delicious. We add a little something for the aroma and we're done. Just a little, but we overshadow the flavor. Amazing. Stroll and I made a delicious looking dish cooked to perfection. It's curative coney roast. Smells great, doesn't it? Now imagine how it tastes. Nice. Stroll and I clean up. Okay, you don't get any bonuses.
And the age of a new king draws nearer.
I mean, it doesn't increase your stat, your social stat. That's a bit unfortunate.
Good morning.
Top of the morning to you, my dear passengers. I trust that the sleeping quarters more than exceeded your expectation here.
True.
They were better than I feared, considering how tiny they are. But I've got a question of my own. Isn't the desert sun going to do a number on this runner? My boy, remember who maintained this rugged girl. Nary a grain of sun could fit between their seams. I assure you, the godless will be leaving these arid dunes behind tomorrow.
I knew it!
Wow, runners are really neat, aren't they? A carriage would never be able to get through the desert this fast, but... just keep an eye on the road, okay, Norris? Okay, it's just going to be a bunch of activities, I guess, for the next few days. You are wisdom. What are you? Oh, it's courage. I think it's courage.
Well met.
I was just thinking upon some battle strategies over my game board. An abstract game of military tactics, you see. Care to indulge me in one? Yeah, let's go. Seems kind of fun, doesn't it? Yeah, let's go. Then let us begin. I shall give it and expect no quarrel, shall we?
If so...
If that's how you plan to make your advance, then... Is this chess? I can't make any more moves. That's the match. We lost? I learned quite a bit from that match. I believe we will both benefit from continued practice. This game affords me the opportunity to visualize strategies all on my own. What if an enemy came at me from such an angle? How would I retaliate? And so on and so forth.
I'd say...
I once failed in my duty to protect His Highness the Prince. At that time, I was but a novice, a new addition to the Royal Guard. I lacked the experience needed to properly assume the role.
That's why.
It is for that reason that I now train both my body and mind so thoroughly as I have vowed to never let such a thing occur once again.
Right. No.
Oh, you can get mag. Perhaps, but it would be more accurate to say that I am trying to attain perfection, rather than implying I've already achieved it. That said, it is quite a pleasure to speak so freely with you. I find comfort in knowing that I may share my feelings with a compatriot. We found success in this endeavor and create a country where all can truly live equally. I hope to serve as a knight captain, passing down what knowledge I can to a new generation. I will speak not just of tactics, all of my experience on this journey, my victories, and of course my failures too. And in so doing, I would see the royal guards elevated to new heights, I hope. Wow, that's ambition.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, should such starry-eyed wish come true, I shall tell them much of you, our captain. Such a position is certainly not one most could adapt to, much less succeed in, given the circumstances of our fight. And I must say, you win the war well. It is hard to believe it's your first foray into such responsibility. Perhaps you have natural talent for it. Though to call it talent is a disservice. No, whatever higher calling you have, I can only be as I am now because of you. Wow. You know me. Okay, we get in some mag at least. This is cool. It was you and Gallica that set the cogs of this journey in motion. I think there's some significance to you being the captain, in my humble opinion. You have my gratitude. After crossing proverbial swords with you, I feel that I am one step closer to realizing my dream. Wow, that was deep.
Alright.
Now then, shall we continue our discussion on tactics? There were some blunders you can avoid next time. For example, when a piece moves here, you should... Oh boy. That is a lot of mag.
I say, we could stop for a break.
Oh, there's something up ahead, so we... What is it?
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The gauntlet runner comes to a stop at its base.
Here we are. Shall we get a little closer look? What is this? Oh, this looks so cool.
Wow.
So pretty. I know, right? It's not just the leaves. It's the whole area has been painted red. In the middle of the desert.
Certainly.
This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child. It told of a great tree, located somewhere within the country, whose colors shifted to foretell unusual events in times ahead. How exactly would a tree foretell the future? How does a plant grow this huge in the middle of a desert? I know, right? I'm not sure if this explains it, but I'm sensing an incredible amount of magla in the air here. If your hypothesis is correct, that will make this no mere tree, no sir, but a magical organism that feeds off magla. As a matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery. What is this? Nuras pulled a sheet of paper and a brush from his pocket and began to draw the landscape in front of him.
Hey.
Oh, Nuras, how did you get so good at drawing? Ah, my boy. Meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. There you have it. I'm finished here. Take it as a keepsake. Wait, what? Yeah, of course I'm giving to you. I already committed all to the safety of my mind. I've no need for the sketch itself anymore. Say so. I received Nura's research picture. The drawing is intricately detailed and could accurately convey the full majesty of this place to a viewer Was never been there.
Hey there.
Hey, why don't we give that to Maria? I bet she'd love to see something from our journey. And we could tell her a story about this. Oh, okay. Is this a collectible? The next time we win Grand Trial, I should give this drawing to Mario. Huh. A magical organism in the form of tree. Say, aren't trees in the same classification? Precisely. Gallica is the most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely, which is giving me great insight into my own research in flight.
Huh?
What? You have been observing me this whole time? I don't recall you asking. Look now. Yeah. Turning our attention back to the tree, I've heard that it tints itself blue to herald the arrival of favorable developments. I wonder what matter of anomaly its current color portends. Probably not a good sign, but it's really pretty. Oh, nice. Got some wisdom out of it.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a Gauntlet Runner. The party, secure in their Gauntlet Runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
Okay, I think I will keep going until we arrive at the next city, because there's not a lot going on. Okay, imagination. Both of them are imagination. Why is it red? Dream Eater Mauve. Okay. Let's hang out with Stroll. My weapons are sharp as they are going to get, and I'm not up to much. Care to keep me company for a while? I guess. Why not?
Now then.
So next up is Mortira. Feels like just yesterday when I first arrived in the royal capital. So much has happened in such a short span of time. I met you, went over to the northern fortress and awakened a mysterious power. Unthought magic like this only existed in heroic tales of time long past.
Speaking
of which, I've been thinking that perhaps this is the same power that hero kings once used. If that's the case, then why do you think so many of them met miserable ends?
What's that about? Oh, I see.
See, try as I might, even the strongest king wouldn't be able to establish a country by himself. Perhaps it's not a matter of how much power you have, but how you choose to wield it. Moreover, we got more than one power at our disposal. And on top of that, we got allies who share these abilities as well. If we continue to master these archetypes, then maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to surpass the great hero kings of old. Though, all these does make me wonder just how many more of these powers are still out there. A lot! When I look at the grid sphere, I guess. Come now, it's too early for bed for... No, it's too early for bed. Let's talk some more.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay, so that's the last day of travel, I think.
Finally! We're out of the desert! Oh wow! I missed all this green!
Why is it so bumpy?
That'd be the change in terrain, lad.
See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
A cannonade.
My star is rising!
What the fuck?
Sanctism will reign!
It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony. I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
It doesn't seem like they're trying to land a fatal shot, just aiming to break the opposing side gauntlet. But I think they can kill each other if they establish that it's a duel.
Stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to halt each other's advance. Damn fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look! Over by the legs. That crier is there too.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Guido's firepower.
Our plan hinges on winning Louis' favor. Can we afford to abandon Gladel if he's one of Louis' supporters?
What's our plan?
What? We're going to
Hang
help?
back and watch. Godot's gonna win, and Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Really?
Let's give Gladel a hand here. Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay, then it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help! Withdraw, Gladel! Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That Cortland, you're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral! Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time!
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
Is this a boss fight out of nowhere? Guido and his monks have boarded the deck. What? Looks like he knows the magic won't shield us. He's aiming to kill us here and now. This is out of nowhere.
You dare interfere in my fight! Know your place!
I didn't check my...
Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names? Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, Old Egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Oh.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren! Put the fear of God into these impious commoners!
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
Okay, so we ignore him. I guess that's the plan. I don't have Mudo on deck. I don't have any items left.
No point wasting this. Are you prepared? Perhaps not.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Mage!
You can't.
No. I shall vanquish evil. I call the lightning!
Oh, this is horrible.
Maybe not. The next one's yours.
With blade in hand!
I have a new class on her. She has nothing.
Sever!
That did nothing.
Mage! Not all yours.
The peeler!
Oh no, 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 no.
What did you hope to achieve?
Cookie Smurt? Oh no. Jesus Christ. Okay, he He does nothing, so that's fine.
My blade cuts like the wind.
Moving to the
Go in the back. Midi,
I knew you'd help. What's needed? Let's take
just pass your turn. Can I do...
Not the
Okay. That might be risky because Wi's going to attack him.
You hope to achieve.
Oh, that's... Jesus Christ.
I won't lose.
Captain, they've got your defenses down.
I have items now. So I can heal.
Here. Thanks. The next one's yours. Observe, behold.
See, I don't want to do that. Because
Not this.
that would attack him as well. And nothing good would come out of this.
I strike with conviction.
I will
Okay, let me check something.
side. I shall vanquish evil.
No,
Holding back.
they will resist.
Be frozen.
Of course.
Is supreme. More resilient than I expected. I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now, feel the righteous truth of sanctism engraved upon your flesh.
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my brother.
Fuck, no.
Take this.
Sanctism will
Is
reign.
that all?
Oh.
Got your defenses down.
I mean, I'm literally -3. Oh, -2. Everyone. Oh. This is a lost cause. My classes, I wasn't expecting a fight. I need a full body physical.
By this power.
And I'm just magic here. So I can do shit.
We're not out of this yet. I'm obliged.
Helpful as ever.
Is that let justice prevail?
And if he's going to heal every turn, I can do shit, honestly.
No, go for it. It's okay. Let's go. With healing power. Thank you.
I owe you. Sanctism will reign.
Okay, he missed. That's great.
Still.
No!
Someone heal her.
Take this.
No!
Your
Get her
Highness.
down. Get her back up.
Take this.
Captain's hurt bad.
Still fight.
Let's get him some healing.
Did you see this shit?
Someone help her get back in the fight.
Did you see this shit? She got created anxiety. Oh, this is bullshit.
Come forth, royal soul.
Get him healed up.
I'm obliged.
My thanks.
I mean, I'm dead.
Sanctism will reign.
I wasn't expecting a fight.
Kneel before me.
Captain's down.
I'm.
Someone get him back on his feet.
No, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. You cannot just put a boss fight out of nowhere.
Will you?
I refuse. Restart from autosave, retry this battle, start from... Oh, no. From autosave. Okay, I can do something about here. But not now. We'll do it next episode.